purpose high-level programming language which was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. It is mainly used for developing the software for web development, that is for server-side scripting we can use Python, and for scientific and mathematical computing Python is mainly used for. It is also used for a very new field nowadays, that is for AI and machine learning or big data analysis. What are its features? Why it is widely used? As it is very easy to learn. It has very simple syntax rules due to which it can be learned by anyone. Interpreted language means the code written in Python executes line by line. Cross-platform language means it is a portable language, can run on Windows, Linux or Mac. Any of the platform it can easily run. Expressive language means to write or to solve the purpose of the code we need to write very less amount of code. Completeness means it has wide range of libraries which are predefined in it, due to which it is able to solve many features or many purposes of our language. Free and open source, it can be downloaded freely, and the source code is also available with the downloading version, through which you can modify it for your improvement. Installing Python means for installing the Python, firstly we need to download it, then we will be going to install it in our system. For downloading, we have to download the Python distribution according to our operating system from the website www.python.org. The latest version of Python is 3.8.3. Now after downloading, we need to install the Python language by double clicking on the exe file. A pop-up window will appear from which we'll click on run option. After that, a pop-up window will appear in which we need to select the option of install now. Now it will ask you that do you want to allow the following program to make changes to your computer, that is it should be downloaded installed in your system or not. So we need to click on yes button as we want it to get installed in our system. After that, its setup pop-up progress bar will start appearing, from where you will see that the Windows will be going to install the Python for you. Now after that, you will see that the setup is successfully installed. Then you need to click on the close button. Now how to work in Python? There are two ways to execute any particular code written in Python, either in interactive mode or in script mode. Firstly, to start the Python, we need to click on start button, then programs, then Python version, and then we will select IDLE. IDLE means integrated development and learning environment. Now first is interactive mode. In interactive mode, we'll type the Python statement on the prompt directly, where the prompt is triple greater than sign. After that, we'll press the enter key and the interpreter will execute the statement and display the result. So from here you can see we'll type print hello world, and then you'll see this particular line as the output as and when we will press the enter key. Now this is the interactive mode work area. When you will open it, it will show you Python 3.8.3 shell, on which you can write the code and then you will be able to execute it. Now second way to work is script mode. For script mode, what you need to do, you need to click on file, then new in ideally Python shell, and then type the print statement for it. Then save your file with .py extension, and then after creating the program file you will be able to run the program file. For that you need to click on run and then run module. It will execute all the commands of your program file and display the output in separate shell window. Now we have two different types of versions, 2.x and 3.x. There are some differences between it. For finding the differences, you need to click on the following link. Now we have learned two different ways of working in Python. Now let's learn the difference between the two. In interactive mode, we can type one command at a time which will be executed there and then and gives you the output. Whereas in script mode, the best thing is we can save all the statements of our program and can see the output lines together rather than sandwiched between the successive commands. That is, we will be able to see the whole program output at once. Now in interactive mode, we need to write our command in front of the Python prompt, whereas in script mode we don't need to type the commands in front of prompt. And in interactive mode, it's not necessary to use print statement. It will not write the print function, it will still give you the output in the similar way as we use with the print. But in script mode, if we don't write the print statement, it will not display anything. In interactive mode, it is disadvantageous that it cannot save the commands. Whereas in script mode, we can save the commands in the form of a program file which can be run anytime in future. In interactive mode, no need to use the option of run module to execute the command. Whereas in script mode, we need to use the option of run module to execute the commands. That's all for today. Thank you all for watching the module.